Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to This Grand Life. We are at our home, I guess, and it's the start of the week. That's right, that's how this game begins. It's been a while. I haven't played since last weekend when I recorded all those other episodes. I'm going to record a bunch of episodes for this upcoming week. This is exciting background stuff that you guys just love to hear. Everybody would rather listen to me talk about how I run my channel than actually play a video game. So let's do that for the next 24 and a half minutes. I'm kidding, we're not really going to do that. Let's start out in our apartment. And let's see, looks like we don't really need to do a lot of stuff for our needs. Somebody, actually it was Silvadell, right, suggested that I should sign up for the food subscription, and I am going to do that. We're making a lot of money. It's like twice as expensive as actually buying the food at the groceries. Actually, it's probably like 3 or 4 times as expensive. But we're going to go ahead and do that anyways, just so we make sure we don't run out of food. So let's go ahead and subscribe to that. It is kind of expensive. And I think that's going to be it for our subscriptions. Generous giving wouldn't be such a bad thing either, to increase our happiness. But we'll worry about that when we have a little more money. Rent is due next week, and everything else is fine. Great. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape on those means. Let's go ahead. We can actually sell our groceries this week too. Let's eat up. Let's play some or watch TV, I guess in this case. Take a shower. And our goal for this episode is to look into buying a home. But let's do a little bit more with our business too. Business has been great. We've got jobs. Let's go ahead and hire a couple of more people. Not really any good potential employees this week, so maybe we won't hire any more people. But I kind of wanted to promote. Now I wonder if you promote somebody, do they continue working or do they only serve as a manager? Promote an employee to supervisor adds responsibility. Yeah, so that doesn't really make them not do their job anymore, does it? So let's see what we have here. Lynn has a diligence of 945, and Ivani has a diligence of 931. So they're both actually very good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I guess we'll make Lynn our supervisor. So let's promote Lynn. Nice job, Lynn. And it doesn't allow us to hire any additional employees, unfortunately, but we're going to go ahead and so this would have 3 weeks, so we could actually do this one too. Let's go ahead and take that job. We're going to go ahead and let them finish off this repair waste disposal. We'll go ahead and put in a couple of hours on this repair waste disposal though. So let's, oh, and they finished off this other one. Now, they should assign themselves, right? Lynn should assign them to this one. Oh, good, he did. Very nice. Okay, let's close that out. And let's sell those groceries that we don't need anymore. Probably ought to get some more clothes here eventually. Not necessarily right now, but soon. Okay. We have $80,000. So if we wanted to apply for a mortgage, I wonder, wow, that interest rate is so high, 77% interest per year? Are you kidding me? So if I wanted to borrow $100,000, well, that repayment is pretty modest though. Oh, 9%, I see, got it. But I can't change the term on it, can I? So let's see, we have a 1-bedroom apartment for $284,000. I currently have a 2-bedroom apartment. A large house, 2-bedroom is $400,000. And a large house, another one. So I would need 700 and, yeah, exactly. So my maximum loan size is 600, really? Wow. $5,300 a month for the, got it. Okay, so I am not going to apply for that kind of a loan. How much money do I have in savings? Oh, so I have $150,000, so I'm actually doing pretty good savings-wise. I almost could buy a one-bedroom apartment outright. Let's see. Sorry, I'm new to this home buying thing. Now, I wonder, will they buy materials? Probably not. Let's go ahead and load up on some materials. Oh, I thought I bought more than that. All right. Close that out. So, all right. So, I have $80,000, and I want to apply for a mortgage, and so the cheapest one is $284,000. So I would have to borrow $200,000, which would have a monthly repayment of $1,500. Somehow I doubt I'm going to get $1,500 a month payment on that apartment, though. So it doesn't really seem like a very good investment, right? Because, I mean, I guess I would own the place, but I would have to pay $1,500 a month, and I would get, how much is my rent right now? $1,000. So I'd get like $800 a month. So I would be losing like $700 a month. So that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? All right. How about I deposit some money? Yeah, no, that's the right way to do it. So I've got $100,000. So I think I should try to just like maybe save up to be able to buy, you know what I mean? Be able to buy a house outright or apartment outright. Let's take a look at our stocks here. Money Group might be a good investment at this point, but not great. I want to catch something that's like really low. Economic growth is at 6%. None of these things seem to be doing. How's our News Corps? Oh, it's still super cheap. It's at such a low point right now. Yeah. So we actually bought some while it was in the oh, it goes in this direction, right? So the 10 shares bought at $20 was our most recent purchase. So we actually might want to buy some more. How about Friendbook? Friendbook is at a nice low point. Yeah, it's as cheap as it's been. Toucan Enterprises, no thanks. Buzz Electrics. Oh boy, they are all over the place. Actually, it might be well, it's on its way down, so we should wait for it to go back up before we sell it. This one is very expensive. That one's expensive. That one's expensive. All right, nothing really to buy this week. Let's go ahead and close that, or nothing more to buy this week anyways. So happiness, hunger could use a little bit. Our happiness is at 50%, so it doesn't really matter. All right, well, let's do a little more work on our waste disposal, and then we'll go home and eat. Oh, interesting. So our food won't actually show up until next week. All right, that's fine, I guess. We're gonna be awfully hungry in the middle week, but that's okay. Oh, Halloween, I like that. Didn't really hurt our happiness too much. Okay, groceries have been delivered. Thank you. So I don't think we get Halloween is at the low income places, right? Let's start this week out with just eating. There we go. Yum. New food. And eat again. Great. Okay, close that down. So let's take a look. Do we have better potential employees? 7, 7, 8. Okay, let's go ahead and hire Mary Jane here. Very good. Still can only have 4 employees. That's too bad. I was really hoping that by putting in a supervisor, we'd be able to have additional employees. Go ahead and take this job, though. I didn't even look at the details on it. I probably should have. Well, I probably should have, period. I also probably should have looked to see how many materials I'm going to need. So let's go ahead and order some more materials. No, okay, I was going to say, why didn't they show up? But they did. Great. All right, we'll close that out. And close that window out. And as usual, our happiness is the only thing that's really worth worrying about, and it's not really worth worrying about. So let's try to get some work done, huh? We'll go to this one and work on this a little bit. There we are. Looks like we finished that other job already. Our advertising is still doing great. Our reputation and awareness is very high. I'm not going to mess around with either of those. You know, it's funny because I'm spending $1,500 a month, but I was really concerned about spending, how much is it? $800 every 4 weeks on this subscription. Let's go ahead and subscribe to the charity thing as well, and that'll help us with our happiness. We can afford to give some money to charity. We're doing very well, making a lot of money. I think I'm going to do a little more work, and then we'll go home and take care of our needs, and we're going to be just fine. Let's close that out. Let's eat and watch TV and exercise and take a shower. Very good. All right, nothing happened. Happiness increased. Wow, that's a big increase, 25%. So that's going to help us hit our happiness goal pretty quickly. And our possessions goal is also coming up quickly, but wealth is taking a little while. Knowledge is definitely going to take a while. Once we get our business a little better established, I guess we can start going to school to get our knowledge up. But I think getting our finances taken care of first. Knowledge should really be like our last priority, because we're pretty good, doing pretty good financially. All right, let's see if we can find that final employee. We have 7, 7, and 9. Nice. I will hire you. Welcome aboard. And great. So I don't really need to worry about that. So now what? You know what I mean? Like, do I start another plumbing business or something? Can I have 2 plumbing businesses? That doesn't make any sense. It would be nice to be able to have more employees. But that's fine. We're doing just fine. I mean, it's not like I need to make even more money. We're making so much money. Let's grab some extra clothes. There we go. And check on our stocks. Money group is up to 100. Riverbank. It sure would be nice if there's like little arrow keys or something where you could just scan through these stocks a little more quickly. I ought to send a little message to the developer. Apparently the developer is working on relationships for this game. I know that relationships is a very commonly requested feature among the viewers here. A lot of people have said they would like to see personal relationships, and that is something that is coming. I would have to assume in the next update for this Grand Life. So it could be entirely possible that we'll actually start to have some relationships by the time this series wraps up. Or it could be that, you know, the next time we run this series, we'll have relationships in it. I made a joke on Twitter today about how I need to turn this into a full-time This Grand Life channel, considering how often they update and how big the updates are. In order to keep up, I would have to run like 2 series at a time, pretty much around the clock. All right, so we're up to $120,000 in the bank. Getting pretty close to. Actually, we're making. Can I see my? I'd like to see like my monthly income, gross rate, interest rate, inflation rate. So the interest rates are way down. So actually, it would be a really good time to take a loan. Although they've been considerably lower a long time ago. View income statement. I'm still not entirely sure what seasons are in the context of this game. Wow, a lot of money. Net income, $54,000. That's just this season. But again, I don't know what that means entirely. So I think we could still afford to pay the, you know what I mean? Like we could take out a pretty good mortgage for like a small house. As a matter of fact, it is Halloween, right? I think it's still Halloween. Let's head over here. I can afford this place a minimum wage. Yeah, thanks. I guess it's not Halloween. That must have been last week. Properties for auction. Come back next month. So a small house. All right. That holds up to $9,700. I do want to get a small house. So how about if I swing down here? So that's a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. Now, so I'm curious whether it's the same as the ones that are at the bank or whether it's different. So 329 Lake Street. And then if I go to the bank and 329 Lake Street. All right. Oh, but I could. Huh. So the bid is $180,000, but they want $257,000 for it. So that's like a bargain right now. Interesting. All right. So I currently have, that's Hillcrest over here, right? All right. So I think the small house is what I'm going to end up wanting to buy. But there's none available right now. So what's a large house go for? $850,000. Okay. So if I wanted to do that, my maximum maximum loan be $733,000. So if I borrowed $740,000, my monthly repayment would be $5,700. But again, I'm not entirely sure what my monthly income is, and it would be nice if I could see that, you know, because this shows the information in monthly, but my this thing shows it in seasonally, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. All right. You know, actually, I want to write down scroll through stock prices and monthly, seasonally income. All right. So I'm going to send that information to the dev and see what he has to say. Meanwhile, we are hungry and we have a couple of jobs that we're working on, I believe. So let's head over to this one and put a little effort into that. And we're going to go home and eat. Close this down. Close that down. And I guess eat again, watch TV, and work out real quick. And there's our month. So nothing's going on here. Close that down. Could use a shower. Oh, running a little short on money too. So I might need to go grab some cash from the bank. Oh yeah. Business account. All right. I definitely want to see what the dev has to say about like business stuff. Okay, not quite sure why our owner's stuff isn't quite secure anymore, but let's not worry about that. So we have properties for auction here. So this large house starts at $583,000. Auction will start when you submit a bid. So I don't understand. I just can't afford that. But what if I think I could probably afford to bid on the 2-bedroom apartment. So you can't afford that. Okay, so I need to have the money on me before I can actually start bidding. Okay. Well, that's reasonable. All right. Great. Well, I don't really need anything. So, business. There's another job available. This one is... Oh, the details are... 200 supplies, 160 hours over 3 weeks. We can do that. 200 supplies. And let's go ahead and put a little effort into that. We already finished that other job, which is real nice. Put in a little bit of work here, and we'll let them... Oh, wait. What's that? What did I click on? Huh. I have no idea. I must have... I mean, obviously I clicked on something to rename something, but I don't know what it was. Alright, that's fine. We can close this down. And, oh, maybe I clicked on create new business somehow. So I could probably own multiple plumbing businesses, would be my guess. Alright, so hunger and fun are really the things that I need to worry about. I think we have enough cash to cover anything that comes up. Guess we'll go back home and take care of our needs. And then I've got time left to do something else with my life. I don't really want to deposit. I need to carry around enough cash to cover things. So, I mean, I guess I may as well work, right? There we go. And now I still have time left to go back home and get in some eating and I guess a little quick workout. Great. Okay, Black Friday sales on electronics. That's nice. Thanksgiving Day parade. We'll like that. Rent is due. So we can close that down. Let's go ahead and pay our rent. Very good. How are we doing on jobs? We have another job available that we can take. 200 supplies. 200 supplies. We have plenty of cash. I don't need to worry about that. We are in good shape generally, so let's go ahead and put in the first bit of work on this job, and then we can close that down, and close you down, and head back home. Take a shower, eat, watch TV, a little more TV, quick workout, maybe a little more food, then a shower, and we are doing just fine. Okay, no new jobs available, not a whole lot to do with our time. What's going on at the library? Oh, you know what we wanted to do was go to the Thanksgiving Day parade. Yeah, let's do that. Bang. Alright, groceries have expired. I don't think this... Right? Because we've got grocery delivery, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Go ahead and close that down. And look at our business. We need 400 supplies for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. We have plenty of jobs. Now I'm not sure why those guys are idle. Oh, we must have just finished the other job that they were already working on. We'll go ahead and hop over to this job. No, wait, no, they're still idle. Why aren't you guys working? That's weird. There, now they're working. Lynn, don't give these guys so much time off. That's weird. Alright, we can close that down. I'm going to put in a little more work, and then we will head back home and eat, play, work out, shower, eat again, and that's it, huh? We've got 6 hours left, so not enough time to really do anything useful. So let's just, boy, none of them are particularly low. We'll watch a little more TV, and that's going to be it for the week. All right, everybody, that is going to be it for this episode as well. So we didn't buy a home, but we did learn about buying homes and what is going to be involved with that. So that's a good start, and we can continue down that path. Maybe in this next episode, it'll be practical for us to buy a home. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're continuing to enjoy this. Click the like button if you are. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.